Hey everybody, Jeff here, Unique Model Creations. Hi. Bring another video on the 1350 TOS USS Enterprise model kit that we're working on here. And I just got finished up getting the base I'm going to set this thing on. Just got finished getting this somewhat set up so that I can start having the model on the stand as I work on it. And yes, this works. Now, what I will wind up doing a little bit is trimming this pole down some. Probably about down to there, so that the ship is not so high up when it's sitting on it. Maybe, quite possibly. I don't know. But that's what I'm looking at doing right about now. Thinking about doing right about now. Been going through, adding some lights and stuff in some into the rest of the secondary hull. Mostly the main engineering and the neck. This is the actual neck, dorsal, saucer pylon, whatever you want to call it. That'll be going in the model. You can see there we got the wiring going in there. You've seen this a dozen times, but we'll pop it open and show it just once more. And there we go. We've got the lights that will that are, if this lighting all of the windows. It only takes two. It has two pads. Usually you do one on one side, one on the other. I did both on both sides so that really, I don't know why I did both on both sides, really. But that's the way they are, and that's the way they're going to remain. So, yeah, that is what we've got. The only thing that I do wish is that these LED lights were just a little bit more compressed, a little bit smaller in size. I'm using what I've got, and they are a little bit more spread out, which is fine in big, open areas like this, and definitely over here in the Big Mama Saucer over there. But inside of small cavities like this, I do wish they were just a little bit more compressed. I'm pretty sure I could do something with some single LEDs like I've got wired up there, alongside some fiber optics. Wonder what that will be for. Well, we know me, and this is definitely not your typical ship. So, as if having this dorsal in there could be any indication, yeah, this is going to be totally different. So that being said, too, as far as totally different, we have started drilling out some of the holes here in this end cap right here, because these are the end caps I want to use. On the previous build that I did, I made my own end caps, and while they were awesome with their 26-piece styrene pieces inside of each end cap a piece, yeah, I'm not doing all that. Not this time. So I'm utilizing these to give it kind of a Discovery Enterprise effect coming out of the back end. Plus, and I kind of like that, especially with some bright blue shining out the back of that. And I may go back and, do the scratch build end caps again on another build, because this is not the last one. I have several of these that I have in mind. All of them definitely unique. All of them definitely by me. All of them would be easily recognizable as a Unique Model Creations. I don't want to use the word masterpiece just yet because I'm not at that level. Design. Inspiration. We'll use that word, inspiration. So, okay. Going from here, what we have finished now is the Shuttle Bay. As you can see there, all nice together. Shuttle is in there, and it looks good. You can see there the nacelles on the shuttlecraft inside of there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to hold it upside down to the light, and you can look in there and see all that light that's going to be coming up through the floor. It's even lighting up the nacelle a little bit. That's interesting. And then you look at it that way, you can see just what the lighting on the top will look like. That on the side will look like. The thing's banging. I like it. It's going to be lit up inside of this thing. That's going to be super cool. And I can't wait to see that inside of here, probably in another week. I'll have all that in there together and have this thing wired up with lights so that as I build, then it's like, okay, we are building and we are lighting. And as we wire lights, they be on the switch already ready to go. Usually base is one of the last things that I do. I'm gonna stop doing that. I'm gonna start building from the base up, especially with this thing right here. And with this base right here, this is amazing. And guess what? It was free. Kind of. Sort of. It's years old. It's way old. And honestly, what it is a TV stand. It's one of the older TV stands before they cut and started using a little, flimsy 2-leg thing that they do now. Hold on a second. I got them. I got some right here. Okay, I got one of them right here. Before they start going and doing stuff like this on your TVs and you put that, slide it on a little bit, and then you got 2 little legs holding your 65-inch TV up on a stand, which is wobbly, which me with 4 kids running around, yeah, that ain't safe at all. But this big, huge Mama Jama right here, that was big and heavy. And this is just the plastic part. Here's the metal part that goes to it. This is heavy. And it's got, on the bottom, it's got little nice padded feet around here. And it's got 7 of them. It's great. Oh, yeah. So that's heavy. So will this ship go anywhere? No. Am I happy about that? Hell yeah. So anyway, basically that's what we've got. Oh, wait, I said in the last video we were going to look at the Navigational Deflector. And here it is, Navigational Deflector. Typical deflector. This is actually painted up in the colors it's going to be. Isn't that just awesome? That was fun. That was fun to do. That was scary to do, though, cutting all those rings out of the part. Off from the solid piece, filing it all down, and then getting that epoxied in. It's not going anywhere. But that's just super cool. Because I wanted the deflector dish to be lit up. And that's gonna be lit, baby. Yes. I'm sorry, I love lights. But like I said, one of a kind. So you've got this awesome Shuttle Bay, which, lit from nearly every piece on it. Matter of fact, I got to put just a little thin styrene, clear plastic right here and frost it and put that on there and stuff, because I did have a little walkout right there where it looks like, you're on the hallway and you come here and you go out onto this balcony and you're looking as the shuttle comes in and stuff, similar to the actual design where they had the windows right there, but more involved in the Shuttle Bay as you get in there. Because, you look at 21st century, when you got the Shuttle Bay doors open, you got force fields up and your shuttles are passing in and out of this force field. So, yeah, you're there with the doors open, looking at space in the Shuttle Bay. Yeah, that's not canon to TOS, but it's canon to, like, everything else. Well, okay, almost everything else, because I think half of TNG also is like when someone's in the Shuttle Bay and the door opens up. Oh, my goodness, it's a bit of a problem there. But, yeah, I like that thought. So it's nice and open, and it's going to be cool. I can't wait to see this thing inside of there, all lit with the lighting and stuff affected, that wall over there. And then even on top of that, we've got a little bit extra. If you can look on top of those doors, you see a couple of little holes up there. It look a little clear. Yeah, they won't light up clear. The decals have 2 little red spots, or 2 little red lights above each pass in and out door, going in and out of the Shuttle Bay. Yeah, well, I just turned those into fiber optics, and they actually will light up. There are the fiber optics coming out of the back of there. So, next video, we'll show that in full form. Yeah, hopefully. This will be attached to this ship, even if it's just on one side. It still fits. As you can see, just go ahead and let you know, this ship will have spotlights. There's one right there. One's going to come out there. It kind of goes back to the original inspiration to my past video. DEG 3D with the TOS 0.5. If you Google that up, bang that up, however you want to search that up, and you'll see the way his ship has spotlights. Well, that's getting on this model here. Nice, simple, fat fiber optics to provide that, and they provide quite a bit of light to do that with as well. Let's see here. Let's plug in some stuff. Let's try to play around with this and see if we can't give a little demo as to how that's going to look there. So you've got your light, you've got the fiber optic, and of course that light is coming out of there. If you look at how that will shine some light on some stuff, yep, it gives a little bit of light. You can see it. You can see a little bit of it shining right there. Oh my goodness. Let's see if I can hold this. It's kind of hard to hold this. Kind of hard to hold this camera and also do this at the same time. But effectively, what it's going to do is going to be there, and it's going to aim up the way that you see it there, aiming up the model, except for, coming out of that hole. That's going to be cool. I love that. I love that. I gave it a try. I was going to use the light file down, or 3 millimeter LEDs, and actually file them down and put them in there. But the fiber optics hold the light really well, and it gives just enough too, so it's not like overpowering. And plus, I'm trying to build my confidence with doing things with fiber optics more and more. That's why all this work that I've done around this Shuttle Bay with all these fiber optics and stuff, learning, to put the hot glue on there and stuff, and use it to help bend it nice and slowly as well, to get around angles and corners, at the same time provide all the lighting that's supposed to and everything. Yeah, I'm just trying to build up the skill, and having spotlights, and it's just 4. It'd just be 1, 2, 3, 4 just going to go up and kind of light the secondary hull up. I don't plan on having any of the nacelles aiming down at pennants and stuff like that. I leave that for the refit. That's what makes the refit really, really beautiful. But this model right here, yeah, definitely will show some lineage there. And plus, this was the only Enterprise, this and the Enterprise D, were the only ones that didn't have spotlights on it. Now, of course, the Enterprise D looked like a big floating city, and with all the lights and the roundness, and it's just very, very, gorgeous, in space. You kind of didn't need it, but every other model had spotlights except for those 2. I mean, everything. So we want to kind of throw that on here, and it's going to be, yeah, I'm liking the idea, but I'm very happy about this base. Hope you guys are happy about this base, the deflector disc, the Shuttle Bay, my lighting going in, the end caps, just simple end caps, because I got the lighting kit. I mean, the pilot kit is what I got. And so that's where we're at. That's why we have these hoops right here. This is finished, by the way. And together, I kind of had to put a little piece of styrene in here, because amazingly enough, the clear dome that goes in here cracked this piece open. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So I kind of had to glue that back, and of course I had to fix that seam. But yeah, the one Bassard is pretty much finished. It's got its lighting in the inside of there. 2 little bitty, itty bitty SMDs that are glued in there right next to the spinning shaft of that motor right there. So I had to get them nice and close. And we will, actually, if I do have a video, I'll try to leave a link in the description down below as to where, the effect of what the Bassards would look like. And it's cool. I really do like it. And it's not too bright either. So it'll really fit, it'll really tie in, and everything will look, nice and gorgeous. And if you can remember the color of the lighting in the shuttlecraft nacelles, you already know what color they are, which is my favorite color, blue. Definitely different. Don't hate me for it, please. Because if I told you the next one were copper, be a little funny. be a little funny there. So, but anyway, though, I'm going to definitely keep going on this model kit. Those of you out there building models, keep on building. I mean, this stuff is fun. It is absolutely a blast. Things can get frustrating and it's small and get, fiddly and stuff. But when you start cranking out those results, even if it's just, 2 lights put into place and you see the effect of what it's going to do, and it gives you the idea and the inspiration for the next stage in your project, keep going. Don't do like I did. Don't do like I did and stop for 7 years. Yeah, don't do that. I was also working a lot, and it even got to the point where I was working 16-hour days every day for over a year. So yeah, there's some reasons though why I wasn't doing anything. But yeah, no more. Back to models. This is my passion, and this is what I want to do. So thank you for coming back to me. Thank you for checking out these videos, and I'll see y'all in the next one. Be at peace, be at ease.